And in the wake of Wednesday's shooting, Pentagon Chief Pete Hegseth said on Wednesday that President Donald Trump has asked for 500 additional troops to be deployed in Washington, D.C.
President Trump has asked me, and I will ask the Secretary of the Army, to the National Guard, to add 500 additional troops, National Guardsmen, to Washington, D.C. This will only stiffen our resolve to ensure that we make Washington, D.C. safe and beautiful. The drop in crime has been historic. The increase in safety and security has been historic. But if criminals want to conduct things like this, violence against America's best, we will never back down. President Trump will never back down. That's why the American people elected him. America and our warriors, our National Guardsmen, are strong.
All right, DD India's Akshay Dongre has been tracking this story. He is joining us live from Delhi for more details on this. Akshay, President Trump has termed this an act of terror and ordered 500 additional troops to be deployed. Any details on what measures are being taken on the ground?
Well, as of now, what we have heard from the U.S. administration is clearly additional troops, National Guards to be deployed. 500 is the figure that has been given, but Abhishek, this also hints out to a larger, number of measures that are going to be taken. That is going to, create an entire system now in place to vet the illegal immigrants who have entered into the U.S. And right now the administration is talking about vetting each and every single alien from Afghanistan that has illegally arrived in the U.S. But these measures are not only going to be limited to Afghan nationals only in the longer term. Because the kind of incident that has taken place is quite serious in nature, and from anything that we have learned from the track record of Trump administration, this is going to go much larger than this. Reaching out to a much stricter immigration policy as far as illegal immigrants are concerned, and it is going to stiffen the resolve of the U.S. administration in ensuring that the kind of policies, the kind of sentiments there were already against the illegal immigrants are going to become even more difficult for the people who have entered into the U.S. And we can expect larger number of measures being taken against illegal immigrants across the country, against all the nationalities in the larger picture.
Yes, Akshay, and what more details have emerged so far regarding the suspect who has been taken into custody? Apart from that he is an Afghan, he entered U.S. in 2021.
Well, even the U.S. Vice President has, limited himself to only certain details, as long as all the information, the motive of the crime and everything else is not confirmed. So that is the information that even we have. It was an Afghan national, according to reports, has been taken into custody, entered into the U.S. illegally in 2021. And that is perhaps the reason why the Trump administration has pinned the blame on the Biden administration for allowing this to happen. But now it remains to be seen that what are the measures the Trump administration is going to take as far as the immigration policy is concerned, and all of these things that have come to light in the recent months as far as crimes by the illegal immigrants are concerned.
Absolutely. And last question before we leave you, Akshay, what do we know about the ongoing investigation? Any details and what official statements have been made so far?
Well, the official statement, first of all, it was directly from Donald Trump, where he called the suspect who has, shot the National Guardsman as an animal. He has spoken about stricter measures that are going to be taken. He has pinned the blame on the Biden administration, but at the same time, the FBI and other investigative agencies are going full swing as far as the investigation is concerned. The details, again, are being kept, under the wraps, because this is hinting to a larger sort of measures that are going to be taken very soon as far as the immigration policy in the U.S. is concerned.
All right, Akshay, thank you for the timing. But yes, keep tracking this. We'll be taking updates from you.